tell you, I sprinted to the mailbox today. I'm not lying. I also figured this would be the perfect little thing to open to start my vlog this week, or whenever I feel like vlogging, I guess. So this is my very first vlog here. Oh, need some better scissors. The girls are currently sleeping, so yes. I might just cry. I am so excited. This is way too exciting. So this is the Forgotten Iced Coffee ink. I got that on that side, the key on that side, and then little many refills per container. The Coffee Monsters Co. 30%. It is 15% coffee grounds. Arctic ice cubes, 10%. Oat milk, 9%. Unknown sparkles, 6%. Not safe for consumption. So that is what the back says. And the top has like a little open ice or open ink, which is really cute. The packaging is so impressive. And then when you open it, using that, you have like little key that this little emoji is holding. Oh my goodness. And so here is the ink there. That is so cute. I am so excited about this. And then I got the blotting papers as well. So I am going to take one of these out and just slide it into my planner for just marking my page that I'm currently on. I'll save this though, because I won't be using all of them at once. But yeah, so there is the first one. And then here is the second one. So blotting paper is really for any journal that when you write in it and it feels really like inky, it'll keep it from smearing to the other side of your journal. So here is the other one. And then you get 2 sheets that are on the smaller side, and they're all also perforated, as you can see on the back right here and right here slightly. They're perforated, so you can rip them and only carry around a small portion if you need, or for smaller notebooks and whatnot, you can judge accordingly on which one you need as far as size goes. And then here is the baby that I'm so excited about. And oh my goodness, and I didn't expect this little pull tab to be as like, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting some like cardboardy, not this like fancy. So there is the Tabletop Treasures. It has a like goldy or foiling to the top, little drawers. And then you also have a little drawer on this side. Nothing on this one. And then of course you have your little barcode there. And then the bottom says the Coffee Monsters Co. with Esterbrook. It says a desk scattered with paper pieces, pens, and stationery is a common scene among stationery enthusiasts. If you shuffle things around, you might find some forgotten treasures. Be careful though. Apparently there are blobby people like critters that will populate abandoned desk drawers. The lore says once these critters invade, their whimsical charm cannot be shaken off. You have been warned. Okay. But yeah, so let's open her up. My heart can't take this. I wonder what color ink this is that's in here for the sample. So, sorry, you get a little sample of an ink. I'm assuming it's a black ink, but I don't know. Maybe it's the ink that comes with the thing. You get your pen, and then you get a little sticker sheet of emojis and the pen, the ink, and it looks like you have like a clean the pen sort of sticker. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is just so official. I've never had a fancy pen. I mean, TWSBIs are kind of fancy in my opinion. I think that's quite a bit of money for a pen, but it was like the perfect pen to start out with. And this pen will probably be my only fancy pen, because I just, like, I love the hobby so much, but I do not want to fall down the rabbit hole of buying a bunch of pens. You know, I don't know. But this one was like probably a once in a lifetime opportunity. And so I just did not want to pass up that opportunity. So this is the gold swirl, or the coffee swirls that I have at the front, and it says Esterbrook right there. Then you got the gold there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't get any of the dark whatsoever, except for just the tiniest little bit. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. That's crazy. I'm just in awe over here. The little emoji on the nib. So pretty. All right, I'm in awe. I definitely would have liked to get some of the dark color, like on this part right here. But I am not mad about it. I could sit here and look at it all day. In a way, I think the light is growing on me, because like this is like a little brown here, and then this is very just cohesive with the rest of the pen. I'm so happy with it. I am so happy with it. I cannot wait to write with it. I'm gonna go ahead and probably clean it out before inking it up. So I'll do that, and then maybe we'll journal together a little bit. I cleared it out. It's as dry as I'm gonna get it without having to wait too long because I'm so impatient. But this is that. So it's fairly dry. And we're just going to put this back in. And then we're going to twist it so that it goes all the way down. And then I'm going to not really shake it, but get the ink sort of mixed up together. Inking it up. There's ink everywhere. Okay, before I spill the entire bottle of ink, let's close that up. So she is inked up. I got ink all over my fingers now, of course. And let's do some journaling with it. Okay, so I will probably just continue to journal, and then I will probably get back to reading because I have some time to kill before my oldest comes home, and currently both of the two littles are taking a nap. So I'm just gonna be journaling and back planning for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And then I will be journaling for today as well, because yesterday I spent the majority of my day prepping potatoes for the freezer. So I spent a lot of time cutting, dicing, doing all of that. Then I boiled them for a little bit to blanch them, and then laid them out to dry, then froze them, and then had to package everything. So I I'm a bit over doing things in the kitchen for today, and I had spent so much time doing all of that yesterday that I didn't feel like journaling. But my daughter gave me some stickers while she was playing around with her stuff, and so yeah, that's where these little stickers came from. They're like color in journaling stickers or whatever, so I'll be coloring those in later. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and journal and get in my little zone, and then I will get back to you guys whenever I feel like jumping back in it again. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day, and I don't have many plans for today besides I need to clean out my bunny cage, or cages, and then
need to get some rest. I'm just kidding. No, I need to clean out my bunny cages, and I want to film my I'm blanking. my April flip through. Oh my goodness. I was outside just a little bit ago with Kalani and Kinsey. We had to wait for the school bus, so now my nose is bright red. But yeah, so I finished my daily page yesterday or last night, and then I did some reading. I did some more reading after our dinner. So that is what the pages ended up looking like. I thought it was super cute. I ended up hating the little stickers after I colored them in. I wish I would have just gone with a more neutral color palette for the colors, but oh well. But I did like how the little coffee cup marks looked like. I was getting so close to finishing my book yesterday, and I just couldn't do it. I could not stay up any longer to keep reading. I think I was up until about 11:30, 12 o'clock, midnight, you know. And I just couldn't stay up any longer. I was exhausted. And then I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning because my husband's alarm went off, and then I woke up with Kobe shortly after because she ended up hearing his alarm and woke up as well. So yeah. And then I didn't get up. I mean, once I put her back in the bassinet, I got up around 7. So I was up for like a good hour. But yeah, so last night was a lot better, but I'm still exhausted, and yeah. So today, another one of my goals is to finally finish that book, because I've been so far behind. This book would have been due 2-3 days ago now, for the Libby loan, but I put my phone on airplane mode just so that it wouldn't return when it went back to the library. But yeah, so that is one of my big goals today. I think. What? Mama! What do you need? Do you want some graham crackers? Mm-mm. She had her breakfast with her sister, but is now... Oh, okay. I guess that means I gotta go. Sorry. As I was saying, she had her breakfast with her sister this morning right before we went outside to wait for the school bus. And now she's having her second breakfast-ish, whatever you want to call it. She's having some applesauce and graham crackers. Yeah, so right now I just sat down to start doing my to-dos, or writing out my to-dos. And then I'm going to journal for just a little bit. And then, yeah. So I'm journaling my to-dos with the new pen. It is so smooth to write with. I'm obsessed. And I did get a really pretty clip of it. I probably already inserted it. If I haven't, I'll insert it now. But It looked so pretty with light. Like, it was so hard to get a good video of it. After I'm done journaling for a little bit. What? You can't have more. You have some right there in front of you. After I'm done journaling for a little bit, then I will probably go relax on the couch, put on some cartoons for Kinsey, so that way we have some background noise. A lot of the times she'll sit with me, but other times she'll just play, and all of her toys are right here in the living room, so then I can keep an eye on her and do my reading and hopefully get this book finished. Breakfast was so good, okay? But okay, yeah, so this morning I finished Reckless, which is the like best friend's life story, or like the story for her side of it. If you read Powerless, then you would know who Adina is, and this is basically, that was just basically her story. And was it technically something I wanted to read at the time? Not really. Mainly because I kind of knew what was going to happen to her, so I just genuinely like didn't know if I wanted to read it. But it was nice. It was nice to see kind of, why. And it gave me a few answers as to, yeah. But I mean, there's still questions. But it was definitely nice to read that one, especially because I want to read Fearless soon. And I know that if I am going to read Fearless, I needed to have all 3 books behind me. I'm having a little bit of a dilemma here because I don't know what book I want to read next. I went to the store yesterday, so I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I was not having a very good day, but it overall ended up being a pretty decent day. So I woke up, had some female problems, right? And then I was like, okay, we have to run to the store. I am out of this and this. So we ran to the local Walmart, and I was like, while I'm here, I might as well check out the book section because I have been on the hunt for The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I think that's what it's called. I've been on the hunt for that book, and everywhere I've looked, they only have the second book, but not the first one. So I was really hoping they would have it there. So I initially went down the aisle for that book specifically. And of course, they didn't have it. But that's okay. So yeah, there was another book that caught my eye. And it caught my eye because it said, Walmart exclusive signed copy. And I'm like, what is this all about? So I opened it up. And sure enough, it is a signed copy. Here, let me show, okay, anyway, you guys are probably wondering what book it is. It is called The Shield of Sparrows. And this has a beautiful, beautiful cover, dust jacket, and the sprayed edges. I mean, is that not, coinciding with the book? I personally like real sprayed edges like this rather than just a color, because I can almost guarantee you this all ties in together. I mean, clearly with the front already having the flowers that are on the side. I mean, it's such a stunning book. So yeah, I picked up this book here. Now it's funny because whenever I see a book that I've heard nothing about, but it looks really good, I turn to TikTok. I go in and I search up the book on TikTok, and I like to see people's reviews. Well, the only people that were really reviewing it were people who had gotten an ARC copy, because this book was just released 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago. And I'm like, is this not fate? For me to be able to get my hands on a signed copy, not even realizing that it was released. It's a fantasy, romantasy, very slow burn book, is what I'm hearing. So I'm really excited to start this, but I have, like I said, many books on my Kindle that I want to read. So When the Moon Hatched is the one that I was going to read next on my Kindle, but I don't know. I want to go back and forth, but I also want to have my full focus on When the Moon Hatched, because I've heard a lot of reviews saying it can put you through a spin, at least for the first good chunk of the book. So I don't know, but I seriously want to read this one today. It's so beautiful. But anyway, yeah. So I picked up that book yesterday, and then the girls and I came home. The 2 little ones took a nap, and while they were taking a nap, I went ahead and cleaned the bunny cages and whatnot, got the basement ready for the plumber to check it out, to give us a quote, because that's the next step. And the girls and I ended up going outside because it was so nice out that I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some work outside because I've been putting it off for forever. And pretty soon it'll be too hot for me to actually enjoy doing any yard work. So we watered the apple trees, the peach tree, and did some chaos gardening in the very front. We threw some wildflower seeds down.
and then watered those in and whatnot. So that'd be kind of cool to get some flowers this year. I don't know. So yeah, we just had breakfast now. So the next thing on my list of things to do today is to repaint my nails. So currently I have on Curiosity's Prey on this hand, and then I have Chemical X on this hand. If you can't tell, it's really hard to see. Yeah. But today I want to repaint my nails and do some more reading. I also have to film my flip through for last month, so I'll be doing that next once the girls are asleep. Little Miss Kobe here didn't want to be playing on the play mat anymore. So yeah, we'll see how well I can get my nails done. It might take me a few hours because I have to take long breaks in between each coat in order for me to make sure that I don't ruin them. So I just wanted to show you guys why I don't ever film at my dinner table, because you guys can see my feetsies down there, and it's just, yeah, the glare of the light, it's just not a good look. But these are my current nails, just so you know. This is Curiosity's Prey by Mooncat. This one has lasted super well, but the Chemical X on my nails did not last very well. But then again, this is the hand that I bang up the most, and I'm constantly always getting this hand wet. So it does not surprise me that this hand did not withstand my mom lifestyle here. So I got my little miss up here. She's gonna be hungry soon, so I'll have to take a break after I remove my nail polish. But the color I am going to be doing is Le Petit Moire. It is a magnetic shade. So when you hold your magnet up to it, it's this royal blue with a bunch of chunky glitter and a silver streak going through. So I cannot wait to do this polish. Oh, I'm so excited.
that took me way longer than expected to do that. I forget how long it takes to do magnetics. Oh man. It was worth it though. It was definitely worth it. I mean, the nails themselves look super pretty. I only did 2 coats per nail. In each coat, you have to let it sit for like at least a minute and a half for the magnetic pieces, not like, then they won't spread. And then that final top coat, you want to let it sit for even longer because otherwise it will spread. And honestly, I really like Mooncat's magnetics. They pull so quickly. I was watching some YouTube videos and then I got tired of watching YouTube videos and decided to start the Shield of Sparrows. And so far I'm really liking it. I'm only on chapter 2, page like 11 or something. So I didn't start reading that right away, but if I would have, I probably would have gotten farther. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna get Kinsey ready for her nap, and then depending on how much, like what percentage my phone is at for charging, I will either have to probably do the flip through later tonight or at some point throughout her nap. It'll depend on how much charge I have left on my phone because, like I said, it did take me a long time to do my nails and I wasn't expecting it to, and so I went through a lot of my battery life on my phone because of that. I did time lapse it so that way everything went like super speedy fast and you guys didn't have to sit there for forever while I was painting my nails. But I'm pretty sure it took me about 2 hours to paint my nails, and that was with me stopping a couple different times to help Kinsey or whatnot. She ended up breaking my glass file, the one that I used at the beginning of this video, which really sucks. It broke into three pieces plus a bunch of like little tiny pieces, which I'll throw away. But I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? And that's okay. I mean, life happens. This is why I don't buy really expensive things, because I just know in my household, things just don't last. I can't have nice things. And currently, our TV is not working. I think the light, something with the LED lights or something inside the TV is going out because half of the TV is black. Not just a stark line, like something hit it and it, no. This thing is like fading on one side. It sucks. So yeah, normally I would have done my nails in the living room and put on like YouTube videos on the TV, but I am not interested in watching anything on the TV right now. Alrighty, well, I guess I have to scratch my plans for filming today for the flip through, because now I have to go pick up my oldest from school. That was her school calling, and oh man. Well, I will probably be doing quite a bit of reading today, now that my plans have changed from nap time to going to pick up Kalani, and then so I will see you guys whenever things change or something happens exciting, but for now I'll probably just do some reading and some journaling, and yeah, that'll probably be my day after I pick up Kalani. So So this morning I filmed the planner flip through, and it was kind of chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me get some coffee in me. So yeah, early this morning I filmed the April flip through for my planner channel, which you guys are on, of course, but I don't think it went very well. Both Kinsey and Kobe were kind of awake during the time, so I'm not very proud of how loud the background noise is in that video. So I'll probably be editing it later tonight, and if all goes well, I won't have to refilm it. But yeah, after I was done filming that, I sat down and read another chapter of Shield of Sparrows, and then I got a call from my husband about the plans for this weekend because it's Mother's Day this weekend. And I kind of went back and forth with him about what our plan is going to be. We gotta mow outside, and really that's about it. I also sat down to start doing some more reading, and I thought I should update you guys because I don't know if I will be taking a nap or not tonight, or today. I mean, both of my girls are taking a nap currently, and I prepped our dinner already, so it's already in the slow cooker, and we'll have dinner probably around 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, depending on when it's ready. But yeah, I will have to wake up early in the morning, so I want to give myself a chance to take a nap if I feel like I need to rest, because I don't get to bed until really late at night anyway. Like, if I'm being honest, I think even on days when I try to get to bed early, I end up going to bed around 10 or 11 o'clock, and to be up at 4 in the morning on a Saturday morning after going to bed at like 11 o'clock is kind of a challenge. So making sure that I can give myself free time and time to rest is like ideal for those days. So yeah, I'm just going to be relaxing and listening to some ambiance on my speaker. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking up Shield of Sparrows, because so far I'm really liking it. I am only about 25% of the way through, maybe just over 25%. As you can see where my bookmark is. And so far I'm really liking it. Somebody said that this book is similar to Fourth Wing, and right now I just don't see it. Like, I don't see it at all. It is like an arranged marriage sort of thing. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but the main character in this is Odessa. She is her father's oldest daughter, and her mother passed away when she was really little, so she doesn't know who her mom really is. Her sister was to be wed to the other main male character in this, and then that obviously didn't happen. So we're going through the story of her life right now, becoming the Sparrow. So I'm not very good at describing books, I'll be honest, but yeah. So right now she is traveling to their homeland, and that's currently where I am so far. We're in the traveling stages right now. I'm not going to try to spoil this book for you because so far I'm really liking it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, but other than it's keeping me interested. I'm intrigued to figure out what's gonna happen next. So yeah, I'm gonna do some reading, maybe take a nap. We'll see. And I'll get back to you guys whenever I feel like talking about something again. So I just want to talk to people about books. So I finished Shield of Sparrows, and you guys, I don't want to give any spoilers, but man, did this book leave me with like some unanswered questions that now I'm going to have to read the next book when it comes out, because this book was really good. This book was impressive. I do really like this book. I would honestly have to give it like 4.5 stars. I want to give it 5 stars, but I'm also trying to be a little bit better about what books get 5 stars from me. So I don't know. This is definitely a 5-star read, actually. Like, I was hooked right away. I stayed hooked. It just was really hard for me to find the time to sit there and read. So, yeah, it took me, I started this book on May 8th, and it took me until May 13th to finally finish it. But I wanted to let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on it before I closed out this video. Yeah, the little quote at the top that says, "Fear the monsters we make," that couldn't be more true. And I am left with so many questions, burning questions that I want to know. I want to know, and I don't get to know until the next book comes out. But it definitely was a good read, and I am really happy that I ended up picking up this copy. I'm mad that I'm done with it, because I don't know, I want to keep finding out what happens. I've got all the windows open today. The day is just really warm and muggy. We had a bunch of rain yesterday, so today is going to be the perfect day for me to do my sulfur treatment on my Hoyas. So I'm going to actually do that later in the day, probably around the time that Kinsey is napping, maybe. I'll just have to keep the plants away from really harsh sunlight. So if it ends up getting brighter out today, I'll have to pull a lot of the plants away. It's very cloudy today, but it's not going to rain anymore, I don't think. So yeah, and then with my hummingbird feeder, I still have not seen a hummingbird visit. So I don't know if I failed on the mix. I did 4 cups of water to 1 cup of sugar, and we stirred it till it dissolved. So I don't really know. It may have been about 2 weeks since I have filmed this vlog. Yeah, I didn't get started on editing this video until about 4 days ago, and I thought, it would take me about a day to edit it, and then I would have it uploaded by the beginning of this week. And for some reason, my app that I use to edit started to crash. It started to glitch. Like, I've tried everything to try to fix this, and I do not know what is wrong with it. So hopefully, if you guys are seeing this video, it means that I figured something out, that I got it sort of figured out to where at least I can post the video. So yeah, and I realized as I was editing it that I never closed out the vlog. So here I am, closing out the vlog. I am hopefully going to be able to do another one of these. I'll probably be able to do like once a month, maybe having like a vlog style video on this channel. I think that would be fun. So you guys get a nice glimpse of what's going on in my life. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.